Cause she's so. Whew. Yeah. We back. Thank you, all my greater rights. We appreciate your listening ears. Welcome to another episode of the Greater Britton podcast, featuring is WHB.
White hot boys.
K-Train.
Again, that's not actually my white hat. That's when we had the two white hat boys.
That's you saying it.
No, that's Garrett. I took him. Listen.
White hot boys.
Oh, that's Garrett all day.
This one was mine.
Jesus Christ. We need new white boy fucking
I do new recordings.
We need new white.
We
need new WHB tags. Jesus Christ, my white boys are outdated. Anywho, fuck K-Train. We got my nigga in the studio today. You gonna make a bitch real mad with this episode, cause you know that bitch is one of my biggest followers.
Oh, really?
Come on,
no names, no
Are you
names.
talking about a particular person?
You relay that message for me, cuz?
I
wait.
did.
Here, I'll help you. We're talking about.
Anywho, it's my nigga Gumby, R.A. double. Hey, that's another one. Bob is gonna listen to this and be like, oh my gosh, Gumby. Nigga, R.A. double, what up, cuz? Introduce the people to yourself.
I like R.A. double.
Yeah.
R.A. double, all right.
Hello, people.
This is so my nigga, man, he make music too. This nigga been making music since nigga.
Shit.
Nigga, I was
Before
in Pampers.
everybody else was rapping.
And this
all
nigga
that.
played one of his first tracks for me and shit. The nigga said, it's the R.A. double Q-I-M. You don't really want to fuck with him.
Nice.
I said, nigga, we friends,
Yeah, I'm hella impressed that
I
you
said,
remember
nigga,
that.
we
You made
fucking
an impact.
friends.
I only played that shit one time.
Man, you made an impact.
said,
you got a hit. Where did it go?
Bruh,
You never released it
man,
then, because
I
that would be on the, I don't know, it'd be on the charts, bro.
Hey, that shit's a banger.
Maybe you got to re-release it.
Weird looking.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I think-
Another life.
You got that voice,
Nah,
though.
fuck
It's-
another life.
you got-
I think I'm about to
Man, I can hear him doing
canoodle
one of
my
those like
way
skits in
into
the back.
a record label. So Rick is trying to shut down his label,
Okay.
and I don't want him to do it.
Do you know, this reminds me, HBO Max is not renewing their Sesame Street contract. So it's like up for grabs.
Anybody could buy
Anybody
the
can buy
rights
and
to,
produce and have the rights in all the episodes in
but
like
that's
3 years.
syndication, not the new shit.
No, the old rights are going out. They're going to be available in 3 years. And the producing new shows, the HBO is like, it doesn't fit with our brand.
Fuck no, nigga.
Because they bought the whatever owned it in the first place. So, but now they're getting rid of it.
Hey, nigga.
So-
I'll be the count, nigga.
Yeah. One,
Two. One. Like, you remember what Dave Chappelle said? Count chocolate, nigga. Count Blackula. He said, imagine if
You are
Count
the
Chocolate,
count.
Count
In the strip
Chocolate
club,
was a pimp. That nigga said.
You are the count in the strip
He's
club.
out here
One
talking to his
stripper.
bitches. You owe me $200. One.
Except you're like one stripper. Ta, ta, ta.
That nigga said, for every 100 you miss, you get one slap. Two.
That was a Chappelle Show episode. I don't remember that one.
That was in between, like when you to be on stage, like in between the the
videos.
skits. Like he
Now I vaguely remember it.
because that was when he did when they did you remember when Oscar was the Grouch, him and that nigga had a needle stuck in his
I saw
arm,
that one.
Yeah.
and then Tyrone Beckham shows up.
I saw that. That was good.
You could do a Sesame Street spinoff like a R-rated.
I think they have a
says-
few kind of things.
Hey,
There's Meet the Feebles.
it should be Sesame Street, nigga.
It should be Martin Luther King Boulevard.
That's
No,
racist.
I'm just kidding.
Kevin.
That
That's
was.
racist.
I'm sorry.
You're usually able to teeter the line, nigga. That was all out just racist, guys.
It's funny though.
I'm offended, but it was funny as a motherfucker.
Every
'Cause
Martin Luther King.
every hood, every city
Every
got like
city.
my MLK in it.
MLK,
Every
yeah,
summer, and that's where you know you've gone too far, nigga. It's
Yeah.
like, oh shit, let me check this map, nigga. I'm lost.
Again, I didn't say any of that.
Unless
I just
you're
made
a
the bad
nigga
joke,
like
okay?
me that grew up
Those are
about
facts.
nigga a few blocks off of that street, nigga. If you
No,
are
those are-
visiting.
Those are facts.
If you're
Studies
visiting a
studies have
town
shown.
and you've hit MLK, you've gone. You strayed off the beaten path. Anywho,
That's a whole new, like, how do we, wait, let me tell you how to get there.
right. That's when it's like, nigga, where's MapQuest, nigga? We needed some hard, nigga, notes on this one, nigga.
The Thomas Guide.
Because this motherfucking Apple Maps is, while this bitch is buffering.
I bet you remember Thomas Guides. I bet.
Nigga, I had a Thomas Guide in my
You're
first
a little young
car.
for having a Thomas Guide.
And I got my license in 2002, 3.
Oh, so it's about, we didn't quite have GPS everywhere.
I only had it for like a year or two.
It was just coming out.
And then MapQuest, MapQuest phased out Thomas Guide. So,
right.
And I got my license in that phase out time in those years.
Child.
Hey, baby.
We're just going to gang up on you. Now that I have
fuck your
somebody
auntie and
who's
your
closer
mama.
to my age than yours.
I'll still fuck your sister and your mama. Nigga, I'm that age.
At the same time.
If they about that, nigga, you heard the story, nigga. Don't tip me with a good time.
That's your bucket list?
Yeah, that's probably
Is it only thing left? What about, is it twins, like sisters?
He got to it. We actually just had this conversation last week.
See, that's
because twins is the only thing. Twins and a lady cop.
You got to tell the story.
I don't know that I should.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Twins and a lady cop are the only things left on my sexual bucket list.
You want a lady cop? That's like
I need
bucket
Mrs.
list.
Officer. I need Mrs. Officer.
All right, law enforcement who are our fans. You heard it here. Wait, you're going to play a siren in the background?
Like a cop. God damn it, I got to get you up on your hip hop. Like,
I know. That's what I said to him when he told me that was one of his things.
You said the same thing?
I said, wee.
Oh, you said that.
So that's Lil Wayne, Mrs. Officer. That's a song.
I got you.
Mrs. Officer.
That's it. That's the 2 bucket lists that you haven't.
That's the
that's it.
Left.
Yeah,
I pretty much scratched everything else off.
Same, yeah.
Yeah, and yours is mom and daughter duo.
Except the New Zealand match, but I like.
Oh, you got all the other countries.
I've had an Australian, but I don't want a Kiwi.
You do want a Kiwi.
I need a Kiwi. I got real close. I got real close. Anita, if you listen.
You gotta bleep that shit, right?
Fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck.
No, you can say that if you want.
Because it's only first names?
No, I mean it's.
I mean,
like,
we can, but like I didn't say her last name. I know you know. I know you know.
So, but nobody else would know who that is. I mean,
a bunch of listeners will.
You tell me you have the law background, right? That's what I heard. Can we say that? Do we need to bleep it?
No, if it's just a first name,
there we go.
There's some plausible deniability and shit.
Hey. There's more than one Kiwi named Anita.
Yep, there's like 7.
I don't know any. I only know one.
Yeah, half of them are in Christchurch.
I only know one, nigga. This is direct. This is the nigga. We now pause for a direct message, nigga.
That's so weird.
Nigga, I had a crush on her since I met them.
I did when I first met her, and then it faded. It faded.
It did?
Yeah, because I saw the dudes that she fucked with. She fucked with dudes. I'm like,
oh, that's interesting. Talk more about that. Like, you meet a girl. Look, she seems like you want to get in to know her.
It's time.
And then
I know what he means.
If I see I judge a woman
based off the content of her roster.
By the dudes she
like her choices, basically.
Yeah, I'll hold it against you. So if you're a bad chick, but I see you dating a nigga that I think is a lame up, then I'm gonna just think there's something about you that you know that would allow you to date a lame, or you're just lamer than I understood it. I'm not saying it'll necessarily disqualify you or make me not want to fuck with you. If you're bad enough, I still will, but I definitely subconsciously, hold it against women if I don't approve of it.
So I hear you and I feel you.
Just a fact. It might be idiosyncratic.
I've done it.
I do that shit all the time.
But there's shit that goes into being like, because if you are like a nerdy square bear chick, it's acceptable because a lot of
we've all seen 90s movies where they take the glasses off and put the hair down. And
when I had a bad bitch tell me that I was intimidating and unapproachable, it made me think about just female interaction a lot of chicks don't really they go the safe route. Let's put it that way. They deal with situations that they know they can mentally and physically control.
I've seen that happen.
And with her, she's she's divorced and she's not even.
I did not know that.
She not like she's like nigga like she don't even date. Like she's just I have fun type of person.
Oh.
Sweat, right? Which makes you be like, oh, well, I detract every motherfucking thing I know.
No.
It's like, bitch, let's have fun. Like, she's not looking to be with nobody.
Better than I know
she's
her.
Like, oh, like,
see, now we're getting close to
she's
identifying.
like, oh, we're out. Oh, you're cool. Like, we're vibing, whatever. Cool, let's see this vibe through for the next.
Let me ask a follow-up question here.
But she's probably not gonna respond the next time you hit her. Like she's one of them. Like I'm living my life day to day.
Right on. If that's what works for her.
So she's friendly. Like she's just like a nice person. Like she's a Kiwi. She's a nice person. If somebody strikes a conversation with her, she'll engage it. Whether she's trying to fuck or not.
I don't got nothing
she's
negative.
Just a nice. She's just a sweetie pie.
I don't got nothing really negative to say about Anita. She's better to me than she understands about herself.
She understands it. She just says she's not dumbing her. She's like, nigga, I know how bad I am. And
maybe that's the case. So here's what
she's like, I'm just as jaded as you niggas. So let's just have fun.
And that,
like she's at that. She's
and
around your age too.
And that probably explains it. All I was pointing out is that in life, this happens where like I'll see a chick that I think is dope, right? And then I see her fucking with a dude. I'm like, you fucking with that nigga?
So
it makes me like her less.
The type of
what I'm saying is that that lightweight happened with my perception of Anita. I'm like, you fucking with that.
With me, that happens when it's the type. So based off the type of a woman she is, I understand why she does it. But if you are a 6-figure bitch out here looking to be in a relationship, super attractive, with something on the ball, on the mental capacitance, and you out here dealing with, then I am right there with you. It's like, bitch, are you really like that?
You're saying if they don't have as much on their like work, like or not work, just they don't have as much going, then fucking.
No. The key of all of those attributes that I said was looking to be in a relationship.
Okay.
Anita not looking to be in a relationship.
And what I'm saying was just
if you a chick out here looking to be in a relationship.
Girls that are looking to be in a relationship.
Attractive chicks with something going for themselves that are dealing with niggas that are beneath them.
Right. I get what he's saying, but it's not.
But if a chick not looking to be, then it don't really matter.
Well, yeah,
she just out here.
But for him, it does.
I'm not even like, it's not her fault necessarily. The dude she likes.
So you gonna sit there and tell me you ain't fuck some bitches that you don't want nobody to see?
Only like 2 or 3. I'm super like fucking, And
pinky. You was married and shit for a while.
But so look, but what I mean is just that this has been a thing for me ever since like junior high.
I got a baseball team of bitches. I don't want nobody to ever see that.
Probably 3.
Yeah.
Baseball teams.
I got a minor league of hoes that I just can't let the world know about.
Every once in a while, he brings them up to the majors.
The problem
No, I don't. The majors is a out in public and they don't make it there with me.
Okay.
Out of all the chicks I've fucked, right? I would say good 90% of them, I would say I fucked them. Not with no hesitation, If you're not attractive to me, then I don't let it go that far. I'll be like, this ain't worth it.
So for the last 10 years,
no, I get the standards.
So post Mabel, I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
But before my late teens to mid 20s, I didn't think that way.
For sure. And many people don't. This is my own way.
I'm not jacking off today.
I feel like I'm more on his side of the fence.
You've been married twice.
I know a gang of motherfuckers who will say, Rakeem, why the fuck ain't you do that? Right? Like you
could or whatever.
Why you being the Russian judge and be so harsh of a critic and shit?
Right.
I don't really apologize.
I have eyes.
Yeah, basically.
Because my number card only gets up for a certain fucking...
You feel me? That, like, right.
That's true.
And that's where I'm at post-May. It's like, dude, like, I get it. I don't want to be in the point where I'm at the chick and my dick can't get up because I really ain't trying to fuck her like that.
I got conned into a date with a fat girl.
Those ain't nights for me.
I had to fake an orgasm.
Time out. Conned? Was this...
Meaning like it was a double date. The guy wanted to go out with her and she would only go out.
Legitimate blind date. It was like, I'm
was-
gonna bring
so
my
I got-
friend, you bring your
and
friend.
it was St. Patty's Day. I got wasted, and of course, like they went fucked. So she's like, "Let's fuck," and then like I was in it, like going, and I was like in my head, I was thinking, "She's too fat. This isn't gonna work."
Yeah.
And like I just had to be like, "Oh, I'm done," and then I went and finished in the bathroom.
Shout out,
You're gonna say a first name?
I'm not
and
gonna say
embarrass
his
somebody?
name because this is shout out 5th grade nigga. Like you, nigga,
Is that a story?
No, it didn't happen in 5th grade, but
Okay.
it's happened.
So yeah, I think my
like,
standards are higher
Mickey-
than yours somehow.
It don't, man. He don't give a fuck. Mickey.
No, you. I'm saying.
No,
like, 'cause
Mickey
you
has
wouldn't-
tried to sit on that grenade for me so many times. Like, just take the fat friend, and he's like. He tries it, and then literally, like, I go in the room, and I come out, and he's gone. Like, that bitch is in the kitchen by herself and shit, and I'm like...
You know what she's doing? She's cooking.
That nigga Mickey is like, nigga, look, I got you to the promised land, nigga. I did my part, nigga.
I'll
Whatever.
be the
Like,
nigga
that's
that
what,
left, too.
I get it, cuz, like, that's
Yeah,
where...
no.
she gonna-
See, but
yeah,
if that
nah.
happens, you come out and you're like, come on in.
Mind your
And I
business.
got many partners that would smash, and they would look at me as being
That-
the one with the money. You know,
I
like,
get
what's
it,
wrong with you,
nigga?
nigga?
I
And I'm,
totally
well,
get it,
It
right?
ain't really worth much.
Because
That's
you
my thing.
This nigga like he a personal ass nigga. Like, this nigga want to feel a vibe and connect with a motherfucker.
No, I can tell you, conversationalist.
He a
And
grown
I
up.
feel like it's
He a real
ego
grown
stroke
up.
too. Like, you
It
know,
is,
like
nigga.
I
Yeah.
want to be like, I'm smashing bad
That's
ones.
right.
Right.
I get
Oh,
it.
that
Not
was
just
what I wanted to
smashing
ask. Okay, hang on.
because she let me smash.
That's what I'm saying.
Because
That's
she
why
worked
I get it
too,
now
like-
because before it was just like, nigga, like, I'm gonna smash this motherfucking 3.5 and then I'm gonna leave here and go smash a fucking 9.5.
Right.
Like,
and
like I'm versatile,
Warm up.
nigga. But
Right.
now it's just like, I don't have time to give to these fucking threes because these bitches be trying to marry a nigga because they ain't ever encountered something like this. And it's like, bitch, now I gotta accommodate emotions on a bitch that I don't even remember your name. It's like, bitch, like, you don't matter
So hang on.
enough to
So
me to
one
even
thing
take
he
it here.
answered, he said,
I feel it.
he was saying like the kind of the scale of women is
You gotta
basically
send
whether
me
they're
this
bad or
before
not.
we post it because I'm saying a
Hang on,
lot
hang
of
on.
shit that
But I want to
don't
dig
out.
into what does that mean? Because like, I know it's just slang for like, but what specifically when you say she's bad,
Well, that's a nigga. That's
So-
beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
That's true.
what
right?
he-
So it's just beauty.
That's what he
Yes,
thinks
when
is
I
beautiful.
say-
Okay.
When I
I
say
didn't know if there was
like.
more to that because it feels like it's a
Whatever
loaded.
his type
like there's a
is.
lot more to that. Maybe.
No, when I say
Nigga,
bad,
like,
I mean
you
just
just
physically, aesthetically.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I'm on the same wavelength. There
Right.
on that.
Yeah. So aesthetically is what I mean.
Got
Just
it.
physically.
He got whatever.
Those are like entry level requirements for me.
Of course,
know?
I
And
get
then
it.
Don't mean you're a good person to be in a relationship with or to trust or anything
Right.
like that. You
Right.
know.
Two of the
But if I'm
baddest
gonna
bitches I've ever
even-
dealt with, I had to throw back because they were just ugly people, and on the inside,
And
it's
that
like,
be- and
damn,
that's a
bitch, like
real
you're
thing,
literally
yeah.
just like a cap, like you just said I got the best dick ever, but you don't want it because I don't want to take you out to dinner tomorrow.
There's
Like you're
Well, they
willing to
get-
be like, fuck me.
Life spoils beautiful
Which
people.
means,
Oh,
now I
no
think you're
question.
lying because ain't nobody throwing the best dick they had ever back because bitch, I'll cook you dinner. I said, bitch, you want to go to fucking Nobu? I will go buy some fucking the best steaks I can find and come and cook these motherfuckers. You don't want to take me out. It's like,
No, it's not the same thing. though.
people-
like
That's not the same thing.
you're
That's not the same thing.
Chicks
Buying
are
nice
weirdos,
steaks
and people
and
are
taking a girl
weird.
out to Nobu, like that's they want to be seen. That's what that's about.
and if you need that,
No, I mean for them. It's
right,
for them.
if a bitch needs that, I'm not the nigga for you.
Right.
Because
That's
I'm going
why
to do that
she's
when
upset.
I want to,
That's
not
why she's
because
upset.
you want it to happen.
I know, but you were like
on the
confused
regular.
that she's upset that she didn't
I
like the
wasn't
steaks at
confused.
home.
I wasn't confused. It was just like, damn, like
You just that kind of bitch. You
Right,
know?
Right.
like,
okay. I see that.
the best thing you ever had that you what you claim.
Right.
It don't matter because it won't take you to Nobu today.
Out of all the chicks that are
Give me
quote
6
unquote,
months of consistency, bitch, and you got Nobu.
I feel like out of all the chicks that are quote unquote bad, right?
Okay.
Not at least half of them ain't shit.
Boom.
Personality.
Because they've been
see.
accommodated
Yeah,
their
you
whole
know,
life.
it's like,
Because somebody's
pretty
been
for one reason or another.
and
you know?
that reason is usually some nigga has accommodated them forever. Either a rich daddy, a rich boyfriend, somebody has been making sure this bitch don't have to pay for shit.
Or,
so she
or
feels
rich multiple
So
daddies.
now all of a sudden she feels entitled, which is my biggest issue in coexistence. The word entitlement is why I have
We
a
feel
huge
it,
issue
but we both
coexisting
feel it.
past a certain point with a bitch. Is
I feel
because
entitled.
yeah, obviously, nigga.
I feel entitled.
I have entitlement issues.
But
It's a fact. It's true. I admit it.
In the words of the great James Brown, nigga, this is a man's world. We should feel entitled, nigga. And it wouldn't be nothing without a woman. So show me that you are entitled to my bitch.
So look, just like a bad chick is used to niggas doing shit for
So find that regular nigga find that fat ass Armenian dude that'll accommodate you that you don't even like. So fuck with him then.
I'm used to a chick not wanting to not yell at me because she don't want to have to fuck with a nigga that ain't me.
Boom.
You know?
Her method
and that throughout life has taught me that, you know, I can expect a certain level of decorum.
Boom.
And so now I feel entitled to that.
Boom. No, I think that's good. I think that's good, though.
Exactly.
That's like, I think that's just like, you stop putting up with bullshit. The older
but that
you get.
happens to bad chicks too, though. They used to, a gang of niggas just doing whatever the fuck they want.
Because if I'm paying for everything, bitch, that's the mindset that most niggas that are paying for everything have.
Some niggas are just lame, or not even lame. Some niggas just like are tricks. They don't have a problem with boo boo boo. This is my way of hunting.
But
right?
If a bitch falls for that nigga, that's a you problem, bitch. That's like falling for T.I. It's like, bitch, she's married.
But maybe she don't even have a problem. Like if a bad chick looks around the earth.
So then what are we talking about? Then that's the bitch every nigga wants.
Right. So look, a bad chick that
no problems.
Boom, shut up, and I'll be there when I be there to accommodate you, and when I'm not.
Oh yeah, chick that don't have no problems is right.
All the bitches we been fucking with for 10 plus years
would be spectacular.
Yeah, where are you? Is it? We talking fantasy novel now?
Yeah, where is she?
We talking women that'll never be on this podcast.
Are we making them?
Yeah, where are those?
We cloning?
They don't really exist.
Need to hang. Well, you married.
You know where they at, bro?
Come on.
No, I got mine. We're good.
You know what? So look, Britt, I can't lie. Is like you ain't never doubt. Like this nigga say some wild shit. You be like, nigga, come the fuck out. That ain't true. But then you gotta right after you say that, you're like, God damn, this nigga though.
I know.
I've seen him do sorcery and magic, and so I'm like, maybe it is true. It's just like a dimension I haven't been able to walk into.
So
I always listen to what he got.
He got like salt at the door.
It may not work for me, but you know.
I remember when. Well,
might not be my way, but
off air.
But
it's off air.
All right, save it for off air. What do you want? You want to move on to a topic or anything? Because you were about to go about topic. That's all I'm saying.
But even before I was about to go there, I was about to say something before he said that. I was about to say something. I'm trying to remember what it was, but that shit was so funny. Because it's like,
I wonder what that makes.
Because it's been like 2-3 times where that nigga's like, nah, nigga, you lying. And then like he come out with me or like he pull up to the house and like it's like he's like.
But that's why I fuck with him too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Extraordinary motherfucker who you gotta surround yourself with.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, you having standards is more like as you get older, people who do mature, they stop putting up with bullshit and they don't let it in their life.
That's right.
Because that's part of the secret of happiness.
My environment taught me that I could have this standard.
Yeah.
Right. I can have this bad a chick, this good looking
and that's
chick.
really about respecting yourself.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But look, if you a motherfucker that don't have the self-esteem, right? Like life hasn't taught you that you are worth that, right?
Right.
For whatever reason, it's harder for you to then demand it and stick up for yourself.
We're talking to you nerds from Minnesota.
I hate to say it like that, but you know,
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
I do too. But even deeper than that, just to
motherfucking settle.
It's levels to what my so you if I'm gonna be with a bitch, it's right. My worth is I know I'm gonna be with it, but my worth is I shouldn't need or have to jack off. You know, that's a whole nother fucking. Well, sometimes the 8, 9, 10 ain't available for that.
I feel you. So let me think about that. So what you saying? Because on the one level, you're right. Like you could bust in your fucking hand,
like, dude,
or you could bust in a 3.5.
There's a fistful of pride in there. Boom. You
could bust in a 3.5.
And if I close my eyes, that 3.5 could be a solid 7.
Yeah, I was just
if I turn these lights off, nigga,
that is definitely an equation I have gone through in my mind.
And
Absolutely.
And this year,
should I go home and jerk off or fuck with this chick that I'm not really enthusiastic about?
And that's where y'all differ.
But conversely,
that's
no.
right. Exactly. At the end of the day,
I think but to bring it all the way around this year, I'm growing out of that.
Yeah,
like for real.
You don't have to.
You sure you're not just slowing down, old man?
You sure?
Bro, I do sleep like twice as long now after a 2-3 day. I do sleep like all day now. Before it was just like half
not as many
day.
bullets in the gun.
Damn, man, I hate to be
I'm one shot, one kill. Nigga, I don't need I got a Derringer, bitch. I don't need a fucking.
You better get you.
The extendos is for these 22-year-old niggas, nigga. I bet
get yours.
I'm a sniper, bitch.
Get yours, because when I'm done, there's no guarantee.
Yeah, right.
That might be the end.
But that's we talk about
this. Give you what you want, though. I'll be here for you to get yours.
But that's like one of my. If I fuck with you, if I like you, if you not one of them just filling in from my jerk off, if I like you. My rule is, bitch, you come first and I follow the leader.
Yeah,
like I'm like
that's it. That's my rule too.
But
it don't always work out.
But if this is a meetup jerk off just in feet and act like bitch, I don't give a fuck how you feel. I'm here for me.
I feel like if I hooked up with a but if I hooked up with a 3.5, I'll probably
first every day.
It'd take me 30 fucking minutes to bust.
That's true.
She would have came 5 fucking times if it's a fucking 3.5.
And that's why they're calling all the time.
My regular dick is a marathon for it, bitch.
And then they'll be leaving her husband for you.
That's why I had to. That's why I had to stop
her husband for me. I'm gonna let her know, like,
bitch. No, I'm the nigga on the side.
After it took you so long,
call me when you need me. I'll be bitch. Nah, he got them financial, emotional issues, bitch. I am the relief.
She kind of like she both of ours. You just
you just keep her at your house, nigga. Nigga, that's our bitch, nigga. You just emotional support, cuz, and I'm fucking emotional relief.
Yeah,
fuck out of here.
I'm not here for that.
I'm not that nigga no more either. I respect the sanctity
This seems like a good time, ladies, to mention once again, we're sponsored by coathangerabortions.com. If you're living in a state that doesn't allow it, come to California. We'll put you up in the Beverly Hilton. Take you to the aquariums. Again, that's coathangerabortions.com. Sorry, that moment for our ads.
That's our first. That's our first sponsor. That's our first sponsor.
Those bills do have to be.
I'm telling you, that's been our. He been riding with us. They've been riding with us since episode 5 or 6.
We just can't turn them down.
I mean, especially with the status of the union.
They checks don't bounce.
Trump got elected. We got so many calls.
Come on, man. They gotta.
I can imagine.
They gotta forget that nigga somewhere. Sure, start the process somewhere.
Beautiful Hollywood.
Anywho, that was a really good digression, though, because this all started.
No, it's good. This is all relationship shit.
With me asking, tell the people about yourself, guys, and then it snowballed into I don't even know how, but this is what I was saying.
He was a segment and then
he was asking like, what the podcast? Like, what are we gonna talk about? I'm like, nigga,
whatever. Yeah, well. I'll follow your lead.
It's good to get...
we just talk about real life shit, but that is based in real life issues that most people are fucking having. So it's just like, just hear some other motherfucker's perspective on some real life shit that you probably going through or have encountered or just whatever the fuck. And it's going to be entertaining and funny to the motherfucker in the process.
Or if we get real bored, we'll have an argument about the nature of the universe.
About
conspiracy theories.
No. The one we always fall back on is evolution versus autonomy.
Dude, I'm here for all of it, bro.
Let's just stick with or grand design.
So I feel like evolution would be whether there is intelligent, right? Like there's there
a higher power?
I believe that there is a higher conscious. Yeah, it has to be. I think so. And that being or consciousness or thing, like I don't know how to describe it. Enabled uses evolution as a part of his, way of.
How convenient.
How convenient that somebody put a plan in motion and not just a. This nigga said that.
I just don't believe it.
You know what? You gotta. This nigga said that it all started with nothing, and then nothing met up with nothing. and
but I don't see
became
how that
something.
could happen. Yeah,
And then
but
that
it's
happened
above my
billions and trillions of times.
above
my
my
real
pay
point
grade,
is
though.
that ultimately doesn't matter. There's no God pulling strings right now.
Well, no, I think God is
Yeah,
I
definitely
know
pulling the
that's where we
strings.
differ. That's what I'm saying.
Pulling the strings for me behind the scenes.
But
I
That's,
it
a
has
personal,
to.
that's your personal thing. I'm not saying.
Have to,
you know.
right? I've
fucking
been in
with you.
too many
That's the
situations.
thing I said.
I've been in too many situations that should have ended bleakly that ended up winning.
I mean,
They ended
I
up
look
as
at my
wins.
life. I should be blessed by God.
You're
but,
married to Daisy, nigga.
that's what
There's
I'm
a
saying.
God.
But I did that on my own.
And with the powers invested in you,
So I feel like God, as God was explained to me and
you were
presented
in
to
a
me,
fucking
growing up and throughout my life, is an anthropomorphized version of, it's humanized, right?
Yeah,
like
obviously, yeah.
people have given human characteristics to a being
Yeah,
that's
like an old
beyond,
man with a beard and
yeah. And I
Oh.
feel like there's no way. If
No
you
way
really,
it's that, for sure.
Right. And if
and
you
just to
zoom
think
out,
that of all the 8 billion motherfuckers on this planet, they're all humans. That's
Oh yeah,
To me, that
he thinks
doesn't-
aliens are walking among us too.
I know they are.
I think that if God wanted all of us to have one message about here's the good,
No,
and
like literally
good,
aliens.
Okay.
Not earthly entities.
I-
Something that wasn't pushed out of a vagina.
I've been presented with, I've seen information that would lead me to believe that it's not 0% chance. It's not a 0% chance that there are aliens walking among us.
That look like humans.
I don't know what
Yep.
they look like.
Yep.
I don't know what they look like, right?
Well,
Like,
they would have to look like humans, or we'd all be like, "Oh
or
shit,
no,
there's
them
an alien."
motherfuckers could hang out in the dark though,
Or-
like
oh,
fully
yeah, or they'd be
masked up
Drakes
or
come
some
out
shit,
at
you
night.
know?
And
Or
nigga,
with
you
the,
ain't seen an elephant man. You ain't seen a motherfucker with. It's like, why the fuck is his
Yeah, he had a
fucking
disease.
forehead so big? Like what? Like,
had
why
birth
is that
defects.
nigga can scratch his ankle without bending over?
Because
Like, why
he
is
was
this nigga-
born with too many joints and no left arm.
Like, bro, George Mirasan, Andre the Giant. Like, I'm just saying,
Gigantism.
So,
Could
do you
describe all
think
of
there
that,
was?
for
Do you,
sure.
So if
There
there were other
was-
people with gigantism back in the Middle Ages, they would have been like, "Oh shit, a giant!" But that's actually a biological like phenomenon. It's not a God saying you're going to be big.
his fucking parents were both 5'7"
It doesn't matter.
and 8.
DNA it could be asleep for years and years, and it's like genes.
Right, which means that motherfucker's DNA somewhere down the line is rooted in gigantors.
Which is a disease that anyone could have at birth.
So it
I hate
could
the
be
way
that
he
it
just
could be
tries to
that
fucking-
aliens look at us like we're fucking monkeys, like chimpanzees and shit.
Right? No, I
So
know.
they
That
come
is
to
that is the
that's
feeling you
another
say.
one of
so
my
they
fucking-
come to Earth and they don't really interact with us.
Boom,
They just be
we're a
looking
science
down
experiment.
like
Right.
what the fuck are these fucking
Let's see what happens when we
squirrels
give these
doing
dumb
down there?
motherfuckers
No,
free will.
I think there are
Fucking with the
aliens. I just don't
acorn,
think
right, you
I don't
feel
think
me?
they're here. I don't think we've seen them yet.
So where
That's
are
what
they?
I think they're out there somewhere because it's
so
unlikely.
you think every account is just
I just think
it's a
it's-
lie or they
Right, so
misperceive.
you think there's
I
classified?
think they think it's true. I think that people think it. Whatever.
So you think there's
goes-
classified
Right,
military
But
documents?
but of those, out of those instances, everybody who says it, some of them are lying, right? But a portion of
the
them
ones that
think
saw
it's
it
true,
with their eyes, right?
And they're not lying, right? This is
Right.
what they believe. None of them actually saw something.
I wouldn't think. I don't think
or something
personally.
from another planet.
I don't think it's personally
Because
something
it's
from
too-
another planet
because
because
they
it's
too
just
far
too
away?
much like distance and everything to
The
travel
distance is
without
full
having
on.
some kind of base in
you
the
had to
space around us, like in our
Yeah.
orbit. Like you'd have to come here first
I
and then
agree.
take a small
I don't see-
craft. You know,
Right.
That's what I just.
A
So
light year is hella fucking far
right?
away.
So
right?
and like I think they're out there. I
That's
think-
why I appreciate you.
I think we're
'cause
gonna
most
meet in the
people think well, time out. Not wait.
like a
Before I
light
say
year
that,
away,
you
is
know
hella
what a
fucking
light year
far.
is.
Yeah, the time it takes light to
travel a year, right?
The distance light would travel in a
year,
year.
yeah.
Is a
And
light.
you know what that
It's in the billions or trillions or some shit of miles.
it is.
It's
I
a lot.
believe it is 4.2 trillion miles,
Right.
and that's
So
how
no
close
human could
the
get,
nearest planet is. Just
and so no
that's
human
how-
could do that.
boom.
Yeah, but scientists are
We
scientists.
theorize how we could make
Yeah,
it.
So
right.
you know
so,
what
right?
so I've been-
so why we don't know where we are on the arc of time?
No,
Exactly.
you feel me?
There
So-
could be people before us or after or
You
aliens,
feel me?
whatever.
So
Not could
because
be.
of,
Yeah.
so because of that,
So for you, could be. So you think that this planet is billions of years old, right?
Yeah.
And you don't think nothing came before humans?
I mean, like on this planet, no.
So
I mean, what do you mean by humans? Like
That's
there
what
were
I'm
all
saying.
kinds of animals before humans.
right, but there was also
Do you mean like
a
until
version
like?
of humans, like
like-
Neanderthals,
No, I
like
think
fucking.
there were. Yeah, there were all those
like-
before.
And what is the time, like the time frame that Neanderthals existed on the scientific scale? Because
didn't they die in the like 60,000 BC or something? Or like that was when was it 300? I don't know. Was it Ice Age? But I just know they were before us.
That's right. So,
but Neanderthals didn't have like computers.
Because they didn't have electricity.
Right. Which would help with like traveling across space.
But what the fuck does that have to do with somebody that's not?
Why'd you bring up Neanderthals then? I don't understand.
Because to address that, you thinking that only human beings walk this planet in this day and age, when we know something more primitive than humans once did. So to think that there's not some sort of...
That's not the same thing as aliens from another galaxy. That's another species from this Earth.
Okay. That's another species on this Earth. And where did it come from? Because we didn't have computers.
Traced in genealogy and fucking DNA all the way back to a single-celled organism, because we all can be traced back to that.
Because we're all...
With evolution. That's how it happened.
Because we're all living.
There are people who...
so an atoms make up every living thing. So of course you can trace a living fucking...
Are we talking about ghosts now? Or aliens?
Are we? Because you don't think ghosts exist.
No,
so.
I know, but you were talking about aliens a second ago, which I think are out there, but not here.
I haven't talked about aliens since.
Okay. But you just said not living, so I don't understand what you mean.
I didn't. I said every living thing is made of atoms.
Right.
Which you were saying, because you said we all circle back to a
single-celled organism.
And a cell is made up of atoms.
Correct.
So...
Yeah, that was our trace. If you trace back all branches
on this
planet, that's what we're talking about. Neanderthals.
And to understand that we live in a galaxy that we can't even comprehend, for you to think that nothing else has been on this planet for the billions of years that it existed before Neanderthals even. Fuck humans. Before Neanderthals.
Yeah, I think it's super unlikely.
It's possible. Like both.
I don't think there's unlikely.
I don't think there's a way for us to measure it.
How can you say something's possible but unlikely?
Because
I don't think it's possible to say something is possible.
Because we don't have
to say something is possible to at least to me that's to at least say 50-50. So you can't say it's unlikely.
I think it's more like 90.
I don't think we could, because we don't know where we are on the arc of time. There's no way,
because we have pretty good tracking around what's happening around our atmosphere.
First of all,
that's right. But let's say,
so at least in the last 100 years, there hasn't been anybody coming in or out of our solar system that we didn't know.
Tell that to a Navy pilot.
But let's say, right, because they're
from outside of the
tell that to a Navy pilot that has seen fucking alien formations
from space, not from that are already in our planet.
Right. So there's people who
from our sky, from our solar system.
That thing is probably like test stuff that they don't know about from other programs.
Okay, so that's what I was about to ask you.
That's what I would think
there are people who theorize that
like the Navy pilots, for instance,
and people who just say we've had these jumps in technology that they attribute to the reverse engineering of crashed
like alien
UFOs,
stuff. But
right? I wasn't there, right?
So I've been waiting to go here. I've been waiting for this one.
But that's a different thing. Like whether or not
we're getting that psychology.
I've been waiting to say what I'm thinking.
So that's what somebody
to a point that I got on.
Somebody would point to that as like evidence that we have been
right. But I would,
but I don't think it's possible for us to know whether or not some alien civilization having come here is we can't say whether it's
so the term
right. That's right.
So the term
I just said it's unlikely.
What throws me off. Well, because there's several people on this planet that do know and that are aware of it.
But what I mean is,
you're being more sure than you can be because you don't personally know.
Just because you don't believe documents and shit
that you believe. First of all, believe right there. You lost me because we're talking about whether you know or not.
So if I've seen declassified documents from national military groups,
once I see them, I'll be on your page.
But also, though, they could be wrong.
And they could be forged.
They could be wrong. They could be forged. They could be
mispronounced. That's where I was getting.
You know what I'm saying?
Which is why I said believe.
Excuse me.
Okay, so I just think it's unlikely, and you think it's likely.
Jay-Z, believe half of what you see, none of what you hear.
So I don't.
And I've seen documents that coincide with footage
Of what?
From Navy pilots, from fucking military.
What do the documents say, though?
That does.
That's all been declassified.
We just encountered a fucking
unknown craft that looks like this.
Right.
Multiple crafts
that looks like
that
this.
are flying and doing
things that can't do.
This is some shit we can't explain based off of what we know as humans. We can't explain what we're witnessing right now.
Right.
I get
Here,
that.
we've recorded it, and now we're back at the fucking station, and we're writing about it.
Yep.
And all I can tell you is there was several dozens of lights moving in formation at speeds that no aircraft we have is capable of.
You talking about that town in Texas?
It happens in Texas and Arizona.
A lot of time.
Nigga, multiple times a year. There's multiple spaces in our country that are designated no-fly zones, that are designated no trespass zones. Like, nigga, Skinwalker Ranch, fucking Moonwalker Ranch. Fuck, there's.
Did you say Skinwalker Ranch?
Yes, because
Is that a porn thing?
Because
It seems like a porn thing.
no, because literal.
Will Pounder work there?
No, because bodies of like suctioned out bodies have been found on this ranch. Like skins of soup.
Shit, the cows,
like hollowed out mammals.
You know
I
what?
didn't know.
Buffalo Bill would be so jealous.
But so look, so to me, the way I would look at both issues, so I think every time a Navy pilot says we just spotted
Saw
a
some
UFO,
crazy stuff. Yeah.
that moves the needle towards it's possible to it
But that
moves the
is,
probability.
maybe.
They got to report to the motherfucker that decides.
But they could be wrong. They could
What
be
goes
and
on the news.
so far, it's at least the stance, even with everything unclassified over the
And
last.
you can only classify a document for fucking 30 years.
Right, and the
which
stuff
is
that's
why
been declassified. The stance is that from most professionals is that they still are not sure.
why
And
aren't
it's
they sure?
unlikely.
Because they're not
that it's
sure
aliens.
because we saw some
there are
shit
a
we
bunch of
can't
people-
make sense of.
There are a bunch of people who have the credentials and seem intelligent enough to me who believe that that we've been visited by alien civilization.
But when I see white men
aliens,
talking about aliens,
so that I don't just discard them as crazy, and they believe it, right?
No, I know.
So that moves the needle to me towards, okay, they have been here, but we could be wrong, right? It could be some technology that's developed by the Chinese and we just ain't know about it. But
Or during the Cold War, they
fuck
didn't say
all
a
that.
lot of stuff.
All right, fine. So let's take it back to motherfucking Mesopotamia and these goddamn Egyptians. Do you know? I just don't think there's any way for us to under these fucking pyramids in Egypt.
Stargate.
And what's
SG-2.
the shuttle that brought a fucking civilization here that gave humans a roadmap to a semblance of sustainability. It's not an accident that every motherfucking pyramid on this planet aligns celestially with fucking solar activity, lunar, and so like it's not an accident that these motherfuckers could tell time, and they have.
So where
they have.
Are they still
fucking,
using it?
How could
that's why human beings can't go. You can go see the outside of a pyramid, but there's not a pyramid on this planet that
They've
you
been
can
inside
go.
them?
Who's they?
People that took out the mummies and shit?
Or did they tell you they went inside a fucking?
No,
tomb?
there were mummies and shit in there. Come on.
Were they there or were they somewhere else? And we just told
You think nobody's ever been in any pyramid?
No. Yep.
Ever.
Nope.
In any modern person.
Nope.
I don't know, but that seems very not true.
It seemed, and this is what I'm saying. Like you, this
Like
is
the
why I
logic doesn't stack up.
But you see, here's the thing about having.
Like,
This
I
is why
bet
I
we
like
can
having
Google
this
this right now.
Well, but Google
And
wouldn't
so
prove
here's the
it.
thing.
We can find articles.
Here's the thing, right?
There's also
this is
articles
shit
saying that there's aliens.
This is shit that
It just depends on where you're getting it from.
This is shit that intrigues
that
me.
you trust
I've
more or less,
done
but
research.
depending on you.
I've done a lot of research on this topic. You
Yeah.
haven't. And you're saying, well, maybe, I think, if it's maybe.
I stand by my
And the
choices.
shit that what sources?
The choices I've made so far in this conversation.
Choices aren't sources.
No, my choices, I said. I stand by my
You
choices.
stand by your choices.
Yeah.
Well, they're yours. So I hope so. But that doesn't mean that you're.
Also, I'm not.
They're
I don't
based
think
off
that.
of.
I don't think anything we're talking about affects me at all enough for me to actually look into this any more than he talking about it with you and arguing about it.
before you die, you're probably right. Like we probably both
I don't
gonna
think
die.
so.
We probably gonna.
I hope that all the fucking pyramids activate and they come out of the fucking ground.
I think we're gonna see some.
I think the odds are against.
We're gonna see some wild shit.
It's not impossible, but the
In
odds
our-
are
in
against
our-
it happening.
Well,
in our
something
60s,
about
it.
in our 60, 70 twilights, like I think 20.
Yeah, they're
I
gonna
think-
come back and
I
be
think
like,
around
"We've been
here,
here the
I think
whole
around
time."
2050.
There's no way for us to know if it's going to happen within
I think
the
around
next
2050,
40, 50 years.
shit is about
To hit the fan?
Why 2050?
Because he'll be too
Because those
old.
are just numbers, bro.
Because that's about the age when he's going to be able to stop picking up girls so easily.
So those are just nigga. Those are just numbers.
I thought you believed in me, nigga. I'm gonna have a yacht and multiple coastal fucking properties by
you're
then,
right.
nigga.
You have your,
And
you
I'm
have
not
your
going to bet
harem.
against you.
You got your harem, so they're not. You don't have to have a 3.5
I
ever
am
again.
not too far away from a 30-footer, homie. And the goal is a 120. But you gotta start somewhere, nigga. I'm about to be a sea captain. Fuck these land masses, nigga. You catch me in international waters.
All right, I think we should take a break. That was a good convo, long, but we got to do our Reddit stuff, and we'll come back and do it.
That's right. We got to get to you,
right.
crazy people with
Let me wind this down here.
faux pas. Yeah, this is it.
Because I need another Jamal still. Though. It's closing time. Damn, that's a dope song. I used to like that song.
Oh, one word. You
Supersonic. That was it. No, what
the
is
only
it?
other word that
Soundgarden, like I said.
no, Sonic is in there.
Sonic Youth. He said
No, those are both wrong.
Sonic the Hedgehog?
Sonic Hair.
Semi-Sonic.
Semi-Sonic.
I didn't know.
Oh.
I've never even heard of that.
They're a
group.
little bit more older than Sonic Youth
Never, right.
because they got a semi.
Right, they're semi.
And I never heard of that group.
Yeah,
But I heard that song.
you heard the song, which
Yeah.
means you heard the group.
Well, I never heard their name spoken.
Well, it's like Fastball, you know. There's one song.
There's a group called Fastball?
Yeah, it's like
Fuck if I
only
knew.
one song.
Fuck if I knew that.
Yeah, they packed up their bags and they started walking. You know that song? That's it. Yeah, Endless Summers or whatever.
That's not the popular one.
Yeah, that's their
the one
hit.
that you liked off the album.
That's their hit.
Motherfucker. Anywho,
All right, we're back.
back to some shit that. Well,
All right, we got is our relationship segment.
this is our get out of your relationship
Pretty
segment.
much. None of these people are having good.
So what we do came because first of all, this thing is the biggest fan of the cast that's never listened to an episode of the cast. Let's start there.
Man.
But has been asking me to be on the motherfucker since before I even started recording it.
Facts.
You're good. I like the conversation. It's good.
So what we do is we get Reddit relationship, like motherfuckers, Reddit, I'm having this issue with my dude.
Yeah.
And we comment on them
Got you.
and then post our
Yeah, we just we comment on it and then we just let them know we did it in our show. And in
Okay.
the new year, we're gonna have a call-in hour.
Yeah, we're
And
about to be
anybody
all the
calls
way
in
live next
from
year.
During our hour on Tuesday,
We're about
when
to
we
be
have the
all
lines
live.
open, then we
Yeah.
can actually talk to them about their relationship issue or
No.
whatever.
Yeah, so he's
From
about
two
to,
pretty much two. We kind of line up on our
from a happily
relationship.
married nigga and a happily
But at
single
the end of the
nigga.
day,
Yeah.
like when it comes to men and women, we kind of agree on most of what the problem is. It's
Sure.
not like because I'm happily married and live a different lifestyle than him, we don't like agree that this is the issue. Here.
Sure.
You know,
We're just two learned doctors.
Yeah.
You know?
that's right.
So he's about to read us some relationship. He's about to read us some
And we weigh in if
and
appropriate.
right. And we
Okay.
give our opinion on what because usually it's what should I do? How should I do? What should
All right. So the first one we got is my. This guy's a 38-year-old male. His wife, 35, female, lost a lot of weight to gain the attention of her work crush. How do I move forward?
How does he know that she lost
Right?
her weight for that purpose?
Let me look and see if
Unless she admitted that to him.
Okay, so basically, like all of the people, she says all the women flirt with this guy in the office.
Yeah.
So he's like, the Keanu or whatever.
How does the guy know that?
No, because this is
Because she said it. I
Because
guess.
this is a company that has a lot of like work fucking mixers and events and shit.
But do the dude
And
work
dude-
there
and
or
no,
is she
and
coming
she's
home
all-
and
and
he
she-
gave her attention.
She's always flirting with
They
that.
hadn't had sex much, like the couple.
Oh, nigga.
in the last year or so.
Which means
And this
you-
is because the chick is telling him this.
he told
There's
him
a
this,
guy-
and now he reaches out to us. Like, what do I do?
leave that bitch because she's not
She about
interested
to
in
start
you no more.
fucking the
Exactly.
homeboy at
if she not already.
Right.
So what if she hasn't
He
and they're
don't wanna-
married? Like
And
what?
he don't want to lose her type shit.
Right.
Bruh.
Don't be on the internet.
You've already lost her. That's why
Yeah.
she's trying to fuck her boss.
I feel like he already lost her if she admitted
You
to
haven't
him,
fucked her in months, almost over a year,
And
whatever, give or take.
and I lost this weight for him, not
And
you.
you've been paying
Or
attention
me.
to her, giving her boss attention for
So
months.
what do you think about this? His update right at the end is, in short, she's going to therapy and we'll do couples counseling down the road.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
That ain't gonna work.
I don't think so either, but
Yeah.
don't people think that works?
That means she's already done it
Like,
and she feels
Do
bad
you guys
about
know,
it.
I knew some couples that got into couples counseling when they were engaged.
Why?
And
you
I'm
get-
like,
yeah.
what?
What part of a red flag don't you motherfuckers
Yeah.
understand, nigga? Like, if you need counseling before you even
Yeah.
commit to each
What are
other,
you getting out of
you
this?
shouldn't
Yeah.
be committing to each other,
I
nigga.
agree.
Couples
Like-
therapy is some fucking decade-long shit. Like, the spark is gone. It's the only reason couples therapy should ever be a factor. It's like, nigga, we've been with each other so long, nigga, we don't know how to
I'm
stop
trying to
acting like
think
friends.
When it would work, only if you guys are like miscommunicating, and that's the
Boom.
only problem.
Right.
Is
Which-
when
But you
would
want
work.
it, but both
Which one of
parties,
y'all works 16
like,
hours a
are
day?
into it, you
Yeah.
know?
If ain't nobody
Right.
working 14, 16 hours a day, nigga, you ain't got no
Hey,
fucking issues outside of boredom.
A mother's job is 24 hours a day.
Yeah, and daddy's job is making sure mamas can got the fucking energy to be mama.
All right, 1950s.
Here's some dick and some money.
Make me a martini.
Breakfast, martini, dinner.
That's an arrangement that works
Dick.
for some people,
Right?
A lot of people
Definitely works for a lot of baby boomers.
Fuck out of here.
Okay, here's one.
God needs to lead that.
This
bitch.
woman,
And
28.
he's 30. She's 35.
No, they're both around the same age. 35, 36, 34.
Yeah, but
something
it's
like that.
30 and
It was
35.
38 and 35.
No,
I,
it
thought-
was
He
the
was
writer.
older. He was older.
He would his bitch is 35. He's 30.
I think he's 38.
38.
Oh, you said
Yeah.
38. I missed
But
it.
it's a wrap regardless.
Right?
Boom.
Yeah.
She's fucking him. She's
Yeah.
fucking his.
So you're
hard
right.
boss.
You could just get used to your wife fucking another nigga.
Or maybe
And
they
just
make an
go
arrangement.
get you,
This
go
might
get
be
you a
the-
young bad
Dude,
bitch.
this might be the best thing that ever happened to you.
Straight up.
Could be.
That's right. Oh, she's gonna act like she want to stay
Because
Cool.
she's already being honest with the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, then
That's a big key
That's
to
a
one of those
benefit,
kind of
you know,
relationships.
that's
Well,
a
she
silver
needs to.
lining.
Well, then accept Ariana, bitch, because
right. No,
Throuple
absolutely.
time.
you got Mr. fucking
Absolutely.
Sanders. You got
Good.
CEO.
Goose and the gander,
You know, it makes you think if they were Mormons, this wouldn't be a problem.
Nope.
Actually, no, because it's
Yeah,
her.
I was about to say
Right.
she's
If
at
it's the
work.
other way
Yes,
around,
it is
right.
because she's at work.
Yeah, it's other. She's working.
Yeah.
What happened?